What's up, everyone? This is Brian G here, Novice Woodworker. So my next project that I'm gonna do, my wife actually wants to make a shoe rack. She has a billion shoes, so I'm gonna toy with that a little bit. I just got some wood from Amish, so pretty stoked. It's actually over here. We got 4 5-footers of, it's just pine, but that's all I need for this project. I'm gonna, build a shoe rack and then I'm gonna put a finish on. So enjoy the video. All right, so this project starts with 4 5-foot pine boards. Once again, I got them from Amish. Right now I just gotta measure 11 inches depth because my wife's feet aren't that big, so I'm gonna rip it to make it 11 inches. Measuring it down here. And I got my circular saw and I'm gonna rip it. From my past projects I realized that I needed a track to make sure I go straight. So I have a homemade track, made it a lot easier. So in this footage, I'm not sure what I have. I don't think it's really a hand planer, but it's been helping clean the sides up. After I ripped the 5-foot boards, I'm now working on the sides, which I'm making sure they're both the same size. Try to remember how tall it was. I think 12.5 inches. My theory here is just to cut them with my miter saw and then make sure they are identical. I have to make multiple videos, turn it around because my miter saw actually wasn't big enough for the 12-inch board. It didn't have a far enough reach. But now we have the 2 boards, kicked together, and I'm sanding away, making sure they're spot on. I decided with this project I want to make I want to fasten the legs with the baseboards with pocket screws. So I do have pocket hole jigs. Right now I'm getting measurement to know how I'm gonna do it. Here's my jig. I actually got it from Amazon. It was pretty dirt cheap. It was like $14, which if you get these from anywhere else, it seemed to be like 40. So, it was basic, that's for sure, but it did exactly what I needed. So I do recommend it. And I'm doing 3 holes for each shelf and each side. So my wife made it very clear she did not want to see any fasteners or any screws or anything. So it's going to work out well. And here's to show you for the legs. Got the 2 legs ready. Now I'm squaring it up. The screws in, and with that pocket hole jig I got one of those long drill bits. It is really nice. So it's actually not like a really nice tool, it's pretty cheap, but it's nice to have. So here is just struggle to align it, but that there. There you go. Once again, it's really nice because you're not going to be able to see that. I mean, you will if you try super hard, but not at first glance. So, yeah, that's a lot of pocket hole jigs. And honestly, I'm measuring more pocket hole jigs for the second shelving, second level. So yeah, with the second level, more pocket hole joinery. And here's the part I'm really making sure I sand it all down nice and smoothly. I like doing a mix up between just a sanding with by hand versus using the random orbital sander. I always like to use mineral spirits in between, like the sanding and staining, and well, I'm not staining for this project, but finishing. It's good for getting all the dust and excess off of your project. So that's what I'm doing here. And yeah, so now's the last part is just using some finishing. Just applying the finish. Gonna do 2 coats. I mean, not too much, because once again, it's a shoe rack. I don't like, there's no need to go super heavy duty. It's just, help those little scratches and keep it a little more durable. And just keep going away with the finish. This is when I start applying the second coat. So in between, let it wait for a while, and then I put mineral spirits on and well, you sand it, and then I put mineral spirits on again, and then refinish. Make it look all nice. And I just naturally prefer not glossy. I don't like glossy look, so I'm going with matte. And there you have it. My shoe rack for... So I'm actually doing this for Mother's Day. My wife, you know how wives are, they have a lot of shoes, and she was asking for something, so I ended up building this for her. I will be honest, I was trying to do it a lot sooner, but with life happens and things pop up, and you got to push it back and take care of priorities. But I did get it done by Mother's Day, so I'm pretty proud. Make sure you like, subscribe, and maybe sometime you try this this project for your wife and see how she likes it. I'll also show you the final, where it's placed. I think it's gonna look really nice, and I don't know, give me a challenge maybe next time. Give me a comment on what you think I should do next.
I'm not guaranteing that I'll say yes, but I'm worth, looking to other options. It was it was pretty simple, but it was fun also. Once again, this is Brian G, Novice Woodworker, and check in next time, and I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.